out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touch. The 25. So Texas A&M's offense comes on the field to open this game. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
You talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
It's second down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. And the Aggies come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, great throw here by the quarterback and a big gain here for Texas A&M's offense. A great route by the wide receiver and the ability to go up and make a play. Boy, they've had some great ones over the years.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And this one is caught.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Aggies will line up to punt it away. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. So Western Kentucky's offense out there for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And look, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. This quarterback on fire today.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups and take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Going after, not quite through. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field.
Hold it. Open.
Really frustrating for the coaches and the fans. Big play nullified. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Get set.
Quarterback drops back. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. And the Aggies bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Oh, and he's got some space here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. The Hilltoppers offense retakes the field now. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air, and they keep it going here. Here comes the bunch formation. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
Off the play fake on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And the sophomore has got him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Second down now after the sack. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he's hit just before the throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Quarterback operating an empty set. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He'll be taken down. Marker on the field. If it's on the offense, that'll be a sack.
Holding. Offense.
So the offense. Decline the penalty and take the result of the play. And the Hilltoppers will send the punt team onto the field. They'll aim it toward the sideline. A solid punt. And the punt heads out of bounds. Excellent work. They'll spot this down near the 5-yard line. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. So it's first and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here?
Defense does a really nice job here in being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Vargas. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking right, this one caught. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Looking to throw yet again. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. The Aggies will have to kick this away. He's on to boot it away now. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And here comes the Western Kentucky offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. First down here for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And the single back takes the handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. A big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He pulls it in for a big gain. Stopped quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1.
And that's good, tough running here on this third down by the back. The defense was locked in on stopping the run, but kudos to this running back for navigating where that hole was and hitting it hard for the yards he needed.
This defense is reeling now. First down and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hilltoppers.
We give all the credit here to the play caller for this touchdown pass. First and goal from the 1-yard line. Everybody expecting run. Instead, you throw it. Pays off for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Texas A&M, 0.
Bringing it out, it's Vargas. Returner is brought down. Gets to start with the next drive. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Big guys up front line up. It's first down. Hand off to the single back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's moving out of the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They'll kick it away here. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The Hilltoppers offense retakes the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Here comes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Catch made on the left side. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Well, Kirk, Western Kentucky has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. The Hilltoppers will bring their punt team onto the field. And they'll kick it away now for the second time. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And the Aggies will crank up the tempo.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And he finds the running back in the flat. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And here comes the Western Kentucky offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, look at the quick cut. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Got him. He's sacked.
Well, this sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they're going to come in.
They look to throw it here on second down. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Offside. Defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Snags the quick throw. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Aggies will have to punt this one away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And he takes it around the 20. And the returner will be brought down. The Hilltoppers offense retakes the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And they'll get him down that time.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
What a move. Makes one man miss, picks up the first down before they stop him.
Nice first down run here by this running back, and these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks loose at the 45. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
And the Hilltoppers pick up enough for a first down here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down after the incompletion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback looking to scramble. And the ball to the ground. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
Well, that's mano and mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back to just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
The Hilltoppers lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Western Kentucky.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. The drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read. And then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
He'll throw it now. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And here comes the Western Kentucky offense back on the field. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Stewart. Finds just enough space and makes the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it go. And it's complete downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And looking to throw now on 1st down. They don't pick up the blitzers, and it's a sack. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. The pre-snap motion from the offense. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
This one is broken up, falls incomplete. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 45-yard attempt. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Second and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got a man down the middle. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Fights off a defender. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Tailback with another carry. Gets some space around the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's a quarterback keeper. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Holding. Offense.
Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? It's not the way you want to start. 1st down and 20 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Bringing pressure. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half.
The Aggies will kick this deep to begin the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Hilltoppers offense retakes the field now. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the 3rd. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Great cut. They whiff on him. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screen play works.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up the screen. The defense is overcommitting to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and, man, he had a convoy downfield.
He's going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And now another deep ball here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover.
He'll be taken down. There is a flag on the field. We'll see if this sack holds up.
Hold it. Offense.
So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Now it's second down here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He's going to hand this off. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it. They get him down for just a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Catch made, a lot of space now. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. And the route is on. That's a crucial touchdown for the offense, padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
38, Texas A&M, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Vargas. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running back has it on a screen now. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Pressure is coming. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Back in motion now. Looking to chuck it again. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. This offense has been struggling, still scoreless, but on the move now with a 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up. And the Aggies will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. And the coverage team makes the touch, so no return on the play.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb, and they pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
So they start 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line. You know the defense is going to be aggressive now. This offense has to be careful not to make a mistake here. Running through the tackle. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Handoff to the back. And the Hilltoppers pick up enough yardage for a 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
They're going to run it. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Western Kentucky, 45. Texas A&M.
Bringing it out, it's Vargas. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Dump off caught by the running back. And he's tackled after the catch. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Or just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. The Aggies will line up to punt it away.
Number 14 in punt formation to kick it away.
And they've got the returner corralled. The Hilltoppers offense retakes the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Empty set now, 5 wide. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Hardy. Stiff arms his way to a decent game before they get him down.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
That completion sets up a second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Short throw complete to the tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
The Hilltoppers will look to convert here on fourth down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, let him have all that space and an escort in front of him.
Touchdown, Hilltoppers. And this one is getting ugly. Kirk had a month to get ready for this pitch and catch combo before the playoff game. They've had no answers so far.
The playoff game, national championship on the line. We used to always hear big-time players make big plays in big games, and he certainly is doing that today.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Tackle made after the completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the back now goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the sophomore making an impact play. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Aggies will line up to boot it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic that moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
And the extra point was up and good. Well, Kirk, Western Kentucky has the lead here. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Check out the stats so far. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pocket break. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. So they retain possession. It's no turnover, but a big loss on the play.
He catches a break here. Ball is on the ground. It ends up bouncing right back to him to avoid a disaster for the offense.
Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Bulldozing his way through those tackles. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane on that return. This drive starts in good position. The Hilltoppers offense retakes the field now. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
The key on a third down between a quarterback and a wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
66, Texas A&M, 0.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Martinez. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And that one's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
And it's a bunch formation. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made by the tight end. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
They'll hand it off. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. And the route is on. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it for a big gain. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The pass rush closing in. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Handoff in a single back formation. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. Kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive. Working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can. But the important thing is picking up 1st downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
2nd down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Texas A&M, 0.
And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Defense is coming after him. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And the senior calls his own number, keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. The Aggies will send their punt team onto the field.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Single back takes the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And he'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Going with the old counter run here.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. And the same runner's got it again. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The back's got it. And a short run there to end the game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.